and it was all styles in the Denishon view, or the, you know, what was done for dance then. But I knew it wasn't good. And I convinced my mother where I got this notion and how I knew what the solution was is a mystery. But I insisted that it had to be just ballet, and Mother finally agreed that I could go to the Andahasis. And that's where I started when I was 7. And I stayed with the Andahasis until I was 17 when I left for college in New York.
Mm-hmm. Now, during that time, which, just so that we can keep the timeline straight,
so that was
that would be a childhood in
1952.
The 50s.
1952. This was the Andahasi, Mrs. Andahasi and the famous Scheherazade that they did. And they were a dashing couple. And they opened a dance studio in 2 places, St. Paul and in Minneapolis. The St. Paul studio was the one with all the lore. It's still in operation above the hardware store on Grand Avenue by McAllister, and it still looks the same. There's the same quotes from Plato and Aristotle about the importance of art. There are, you know, it's amazing to go into that studio. I'm holding this. It's a set of Sleeping Beauty. When I was growing up, they started what they called a professional company. We would call it now a regional ballet. It did have dancers who were professionals, including Jim Kais, who had worked with Alonso in Cuba, and he was a Northwest Airlines pilot.